Hello and welcome to the Balancing Act Local Edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, we visit with a local charter school providing high-quality education with a marine science-enriched curriculum. Learn about the best mattress options for a great night's sleep. Gain insight into how one eco-friendly company is creating solutions for sustainable plastic-free products. Plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
Education is always evolving. Let's see some of the innovations that are helping our kids learn better.
When a child is beginning their educational journey, it's important that the instruction is tailored to meet their needs and that the focus is on creating the best possible learning environment. Palm Beach Maritime Academy does just that and so much more.
Palm Beach Maritime Academy is entering its 25th year of education. We are the longest existing general education charter school in Palm Beach County. Palm Beach Maritime Academy was created with the idea of bringing the kids to the sea, to educate them through all the marine and maritime resources that are available on the coast of Florida. For 5 consecutive years, we've been voted the best public school in Palm Beach County by the Palm Beach Post. Our future goal is to become the best education choice in the county for our families and our students. Some of the biggest challenges today in education, probably the biggest one that I see is social media, putting tremendous pressure on the students. Most of the social media platforms are driven by likes and followers, and this causes a lot of stress in the students and challenges their own self-worth. Last year we employed the Yonder pouches. Our campus is totally cell phone free. So this has been transformational at our school. We've seen a drastic increase in our testing scores. The classroom environment is much calmer. And it's amazing, the students are actually talking to each other instead of sitting texting right next to each other. Charter schools are tuition-free public schools. We receive our funding the same way that a traditional public school does, but we are owned by a nonprofit with a special focus area. We are always fighting to get every dollar that's out there for us through grants or the state funding and any other sources of revenue that we can get.
Palm Beach Maritime Academy offers a family-oriented atmosphere and a curriculum centered around marine science. Each member of the faculty is dedicated to providing an engaging and innovative learning experience for your child.
I like to always tell parents we are a public school with a private school feel. We cater to every individual student. We have a lot of diversity in our school. We make sure their needs are met. We have a bunch of different programs that we run, for example, multicultural education. Every month we pick a different theme and celebrate the diversity in our school. We like to take the salad bowl effect versus the melting pot. We like to have every uniqueness stay together and work together and function as a salad rather than melting together like it does in a melting pot. So every month we pick a different character trait to celebrate. For example, this month we're celebrating resilience. So we're talking about that daily in the classroom. We're looking for students who exhibit that character trait. Every month we select students to be our sharks of the month who exhibit and promote that character trait. Our students feeling seen and heard is very important to us here. We have a bunch of positive programs that we run to make sure positive behavior is celebrated. We have a lot of recognition awards, not only for academics, but also behavior and exhibiting our positive monthly character trait. We are a charter school here in Palm Beach County, which is a great thing for parents because we give them a choice. Their zip code does not dictate what school they have to go to. Parents choose to come here, and they choose to come here because of the uniqueness of our curriculum. We enrich our curriculum with maritime science and STEM. Lots of hands-on learning. We do lots of field trips that are in the maritime field, for example, Jupiter Lighthouse, Loggerhead, Gumbo Limbo. Students get that hands-on experience with marine life and really get to learn by interacting with the beaches, different water sources. We learn about maritime, how to navigate on ships, what the flags mean and things like that. It's very unique here that most schools do not teach that in their curriculum. Our core philosophy at PBMA is differentiation. Every student has different needs, every student learns differently. So our philosophy is small group instruction. Looking at data, looking at the work the students are doing, identifying their strengths, identifying their weaknesses, and make sure we are giving instruction that is prescribed to what they need. We meet them where they are, and we make sure that every child is experiencing success.
Student success is happiness. And what I mean by that, academically, students who are satisfied with the grades that they have, who thrive to earn A's, B's, B pluses, who always put forth their best effort academically, that's success. As long as you're putting forth your best effort, trying your hardest, you are going to be successful. Socially, students who are able to adapt to different situations that society and the school provide, those are successful students. Students that are put in situations can adapt, pivot, and make the necessary changes. A school culture means that everyone is able to get along for the most part, and in those situations where you're not getting along, you know how to mediate. So in order to cultivate and push that message of mediation and working out your differences, we incorporate different events for our students, for our staff. We recognize their successes, and we also position mentors for both the staff and the students so that individuals are trained and assisted as much as they possibly can. Students have mentors that they can speak to that are among the staff that don't necessarily have to be their teachers that they can bond with, and staff have mentors in the form of more veteran teachers so they can learn hints, tips, and their toolboxes can be better equipped to serve as students.
Blending classroom knowledge with real-world experiences, students are prepared for careers on the water, in the water, and beyond.
Hands-on learning is a very important part to the way we instruct our children. A lot of children learn by doing, and this is going to look different in different subject areas and different grade levels. For example, in kindergarten reading classes, you might see some students working with magnet letters to build and blend and segment words. In the upper grades, you may see students doing hands-on science experiments to meet those science standards. In math, you'll see in all grade level students using manipulatives, counting cubes, and different tools to help solve problems. We have one great program here in our fine arts department called STEM. We actually have the Lego curriculum in there. So students are building, they're doing engineering, they're doing projects. We even have a competitive Lego league where we compete within the district. It's a great program, students are excited about it, and it's super hands-on. They're getting that STEAM experience, and it really helps drive instruction for them to understand by doing.
This school year and leading into the summer, one of our major pushes is internships. We do have many ports in the West Palm Beach area, and those businesses have partnered with us, and they're going to introduce our students to real life jobs, forklifting, loading, actually the scientific pieces of actually going into oceanography and such. So our internships are a big push, and they're going to be available to our juniors and our seniors.
I do encourage your kids and every kid to come in this school because my kids, my family have been here for 9 years. I have that great relationship with the staff. We trust the teachers, we trust the staff, we trust the community. It's a safe environment.
Students of strong character, students that are academically driven, that is what we strive for at Palm Beach Maritime Academy Secondary.
In today's world, our students need a place where they can feel confident and secure in themselves. This will allow them to thrive and blossom. That place is Palm Beach Maritime Academy.
To learn more about Palm Beach Maritime Academy, visit palmbeachmaritimeacademy.org or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
You know, there's nothing better than a good night's sleep, but how do you ensure you're getting all your Z's? Having the right mattress can make all the difference. Dr. Dennis Schmaltzy is here from Emma Mattress to explain how their award-winning innovative mattress is helping folks around the globe sleep better. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's talk about this Razzle Dazzle mattress. Okay, so it looks comfy.
It is very comfy.
All right, so tell me a little bit of the science behind it.
And it's built to support every body type. So it's not too firm, not too soft. It comes with climatization built in. It has a cooling top layer, and it is coming with a no motion transfer technology so that you don't feel your partner twisting, turning. So it has everything built in for a good night's sleep.
And it's important to sleep in our lives. A lot of people don't put priority on that anymore. It's just so many health benefits behind it.
The sleep is so important for learning, for your immune system, and by now we even understand that dreaming is very important for emotional health. So really, you want to make sure you get a great night's sleep and a great mattress.
So when you talk about the coolness behind it, what does that mean? That you don't feel that heat sometimes that somebody feels
Absolutely.
in that bed?
I mean, we're here in Florida, right? During summer, I guess it can be very hot. So you definitely don't want to wake up during the night because you're sweating and you're overheating. So what we've done, we've included a foam layer that's Ergocell foam that is very breathable and makes sure that you always stay cool.
And then when the body basically lies down, it basically just kind of sinks in?
Yes, absolutely. You have this effect that the body is really sinking into the mattress, but at the same time, that's very important. The body is very well supported, so that you never get up in the morning and feel any back pain, but you're sleeping very ergonomically the whole night.
I just thought of an idea. Let's put it to the test. Want to do that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna really, really surprise someone. Gina, come over here. She's our makeup artist. She's like, what? Oh, come on. You and I were talking a few weeks ago, and you told me you can't stand your bed anymore, right?
That's true.
Okay, you're not sleeping well?
No.
So, what do you think?
Oh, it's good. Let me see.
Put the pillow, yeah? How is it?
Oh, that feels amazing.
Yeah? Not too
Yes.
soft?
No, it's
Not too
perfect.
hard?
No, it's
I
perfect.
feel like Goldilocks,
It's just right. I got the hair.
How do you sleep? Do you sleep on the back or on the side?
Usually on my side.
You want to turn over to
Okay.
maybe face this side?
Okay.
Maybe I correct the pillow a little bit. Yes. So what is very important for a great mattress and for great sleep is that you sleep ergonomically. And that part is that your spine is straight. And that's what we achieve with the Emma mattress. And that is something we achieve for any body type. So irrespective of how tall, how big you are, the Emma mattress supports you always well.
And that alignment of the spine is important because, and I think this is true, where studies have shown when you are aligned, there's less, I guess, lower back, upper body pain, right?
Exactly, absolutely, that's correct. And that is so important. Combined with like the cooling function plus the no motion transfer technology, you will have an awesome night.
This is, Gina, you awake?
I was kind of falling asleep.
Better than yours at home?
Oh, absolutely.
You consider getting it?
Yes.
Look at that.
yes.
She's so comfortable she doesn't want to move.
But I got to get back to it.
That's okay.
Thank
that's
you
okay.
so much.
Thank you
I
very much.
appreciate it. All right, so if somebody gets the bed, what's it like? How is it delivered? How do I put it together? So many questions. If I don't like it, can I return it?
It's super easy. So really, we want to take all the hassle out of this process of buying a great mattress and getting good night's sleep. So you get it shipped for free to your doorstep. You have a 100-night trial, risk-free with a money-back guarantee. So if it doesn't fit during the 100 nights, you just call
You don't
us,
like
or
it?
we'll pick it up for free.
I know it's designed in Europe but made in America, which I love.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
The American mattresses are made in the US, but we're selling actually to over 20 countries, and we are the most sold mattress in a lot of them, and have won tons of awards, actually more than 25 awards by now, for being one of the best tested mattresses in a lot of countries based on the consumer organization.
All right, doctor, I want to try it out. And by the way, before I tell you what I think, do you get feedback from people?
That's one of the best things. When you hear from customers that we change their lives, so that's what we work for, what I work for. That's awesome, yeah.
This is really great. And you know what? A good bed can make all the difference. Great stuff. All right, so for our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
EmmaMattress.com/lifetime.
EmmaMattress.com/lifetime. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Gina, I think you got one for your house. And for our viewers, you can go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
We've got more great stories. Keep watching.
Now more than ever, making small changes can have a big impact on our environment. That's why I'm visiting with the Walter family today in Boca Raton, Florida, to see how they've reduced their carbon footprint and much more. And joining me are Miyoko and DJ and their beautiful 15-month-old son. Oh my gosh, what's his name?
Easton.
He's so gorgeous. Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Aw, I love it. He must be keeping you guys busy.
Oh, very busy. He's getting into everything. He's curious. He's mimicking everyone. Yeah, he's having a good time.
And speaking of having a good time, and I know he keeps you busy, and look how beautiful he is waving at us. I know because of your son and the future, you all think about the environment, not only today, but again, when he's older. Why is it so important to you?
We think that if we can just make small choices or even big ones, then it can make a difference in the future. And we know he's going to be around for a while, and if he has kids, we definitely want the environment and Earth to be healthy and strong.
And for you, DJ?
We've kind of taken some small steps. We've installed LED lighting in the house, and we've got some smart thermostats that turn on and off when we're not home, and then a sprinkler system outside that kind of monitors the weather, and if it's raining outside, it doesn't water the lawn. So
And
kind
all
of,
that helps.
Little changes, yeah, make
Yeah.
a big difference.
Yes. What about paper products? Because I know you must be going through a lot.
Yes.
Have you thought of that and making changes there?
With all these different products out, we've definitely been looking and in search for just the right one tons of paper towels we use with him. He's been potty training. Well, we're starting to potty train, and so of course a lot of wipes, a lot of diapers, and toilet paper eventually.
Yes.
So yeah.
And I'd like to share some statistics with you and our viewers. Listen to this. It's estimated that 27,000 trees are cut down per day to supply Americans with toilet paper. In fact, every second, 1,400 square feet of the Canadian boreal are clear-cut, a footprint the size of a small house. The average U.S. household, 2.6 people, uses 409 equivalized regular rolls per year. And we really need our forests. They currently remove around a quarter of the CO2 humans add to the atmosphere, keeping climate change from getting even worse. And that's where real products come in. I'd like to talk more about it. You want to learn more?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Come on, Easton. And with us is the president and GM of Real, David Van Himbergen. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
By the way, these are the Walters.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
All right, so talk to us about bamboo. I know it's important to you and the product.
Yeah. So Real Paper is a household paper brand. It's a sustainable choice. It's a tree-free and plastic-free household product. Our products are made of 100% bamboo. Bamboo is a grass, not a tree. So it grows 20 times faster than trees that are taken from the Canadian boreal forest to make tissue products in the U.S. Better, sustainable choice for households that are looking to make small changes that can do better in contributing to slowing climate change.
Which they have been doing.
Yes, I would love to hear more about deforestation because we have a 15-month-old and we want to protect the earth for him.
This is definitely something that we could utilize in our house for sure.
Yeah. So forests play a vital role in controlling climate change because they sequester a lot of the carbon, up to a quarter of what humans create into the system. So it's important to leave those trees and natural forests intact so they can play the role in climate change. So by offering a tree-free option for household paper, it's just another step we can be making to help support natural forests.
You could check out the paper towel. Something that I think is important because, I don't know about you, but when I go to the bathroom, I want it to be soft and gentle on a certain area, right? And I like how soft it is.
Yeah.
Some people will think, no, it's going to be hard, it's not worth it. But no, it's nice, it's gentle.
No, we have premium toilet paper. It's a 3-ply product, so it's no trade-off in terms of softness and strength. And our packaging, importantly, too, is plastic-free. So all of our products are wrapped in compostable or recyclable paper, so we eliminate all the single-use plastic that's in the category today.
I love what it says here, DJ, life-changing paper. And you all have major changes here.
Yeah, definitely with the potty training 15-month-old. It would definitely utilize some toilet paper around this house for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, and our mission is driven by the challenges that we see of protecting the forest, helping to slow climate change, protecting the planet and the resources for future generations to come.
And something I love that your company does is, I believe with every product, you give back to the community. You help those in need.
That's right, yeah, we partner with an NGO, so every box of Real Paper that you buy, we give 50 cents back to an organization in Haiti that's helping to provide access to clean toilet solutions so that they can protect and have clean water sanitation.
Great product, great cause.
I was sold before, but I'm definitely sold. Where can I learn more and where can I get it?
Yeah, you can go to our website, realpaper.com. That's Real, R-E-E-L. You can sign up for a subscription directly from us, so it's ultimate convenience delivered right to your door.
Perfect.
Or you can also find us in select Target stores or on Amazon.com.
That's great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And thanks for having us. Where's Easton? Napping. Of course. I get it. I remember that. And for our viewers, you can go to our website, thebalancingact.com. He is so...
Stay right there. You don't want to miss our next story.
Food addiction is real. Studies show that sugar may be more addictive than cocaine.
But not everyone is affected equally. There's a susceptibility scale for food addiction.
And here to tell us more and share her personal journey is founder and CEO of Bright Line Eating, Dr. Susan Pearce Thompson. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Olga. Thanks, Montel.
Thanks for being here, Doc.
Yeah, good to be here with you.
Now, you're really, really passionate about this issue. Did you have an addiction problem yourself?
I did. As a matter of fact, Problem doesn't even begin to cover it. So, briefly, from the age of 14 to 20, I was addicted not to food, but to drugs. And I was using drugs in part to keep my weight off, because I was already starting to feel like I had a weight problem. But I don't mean a little drug problem. I mean crystal meth, cocaine, and then crack cocaine. Dropped out of high school, was a prostitute to feed the cocaine habit. And then I got clean and sober at the age of 20, and that was the biggest miracle of my life. Yeah, so grateful for that. But then what happened is my addiction hopscotched from drugs right over to food. I ballooned up, and by the age of 26, I was clinically obese, believe it or not. And I was trying everything to lose my excess weight all during that time. Meanwhile, I was excelling academically. I'd gone to UC Berkeley, spoke at the graduation, applied to graduate schools, got my PhD in brain and cognitive sciences, and now I've spent the rest of my career trying to figure out how certain brains like mine can go so far off the rails with this addiction thing, right?
What a journey you have had.
Totally.
I want to talk about Bright Line Eating in a moment, but talk to me about that food addiction, and I guess how did you finally overcome that?
Well, it really involved adopting a more structured approach, and that's the essence of Bright Line Eating. I learned that certain brains really rewire to addiction, meaning what happens is these foods out there, they're not even really foods, right? They're industrial products made out of manufactured plants where they're pouring industrial ingredients into little bags, right? And those foods rewire the brain. They release too much dopamine in the brain, and suddenly we find that a few hours go by and we need some more of those kinds of foods just to feel normal. We're not getting a hit off it anymore.
That makes sense.
Just to feel back to baseline. And hence, food addiction is widespread throughout our society.
How do you help people become successful, as you did?
Helping people execute what they already know over the long term. Because, you know, research shows actually people know by now what they should be eating and not eating. Give them flashcards, blueberries, yes, pizza, no. The issue is they can't do it over the long term, especially at the end of a stressful day. And that's because the brain just doesn't support us when we're exhausted, right? Really simple. But you know what? We can look at other habits and see how we do those so well, like brushing our teeth. Well, if we use the same part of the brain that we use to execute that, right, it's magic. This is why I love breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because we eat breakfast at a certain time wired into our morning routine, just like we brush our teeth. Doesn't matter, you know, whether we're having a good day or a bad day. You have to make it automatic, not a matter of choices and do I feel like it? Because, of course, sometimes we won't feel like it. We'll feel like pizza and wings with our friends after work, right?
What about exercise?
You know, the thing about exercise is people confuse the role of exercise and weight loss. Exercise is important for health, but it doesn't help that much with weight loss. So put the exercise aside at first and focus on the food. Food is king, and this is great news for people because it means they get to rest at the beginning when they're first losing their weight. Give yourself 4 months to not exercise and just get the food habits dialed in.
Well, your success is unbelievable. First with Bright Line Eating, you're a professor as well, and a best-selling author in the New York Times. That's fantastic. Tell me about the new book.
Thank you. Yep, so we're hoping this one hits the New York Times list as well. It's called Resume, the powerful reframe to end the crash and burn cycle of food addiction. That's the yo-yo cycle, right? You start off strong and then you crash and burn. And what really excites me about this book, the contribution of it, is to really the medical profession and all the people out there who feel like food addiction is controversial or not yet proven. Because in this book, I go through the criteria for a substance use disorder in the DSM-5. There are 11 criteria, and food hits every single one of them, and then some.
If our viewers wanted more information, where do they go?
Very simple, brightlineeating.com.
And I love this sentence here. Food addiction is very real, and it's the hardest addiction to beat.
It was harder for me than crack cocaine.
Congratulations on everything you've done.
Thank you so much.
And of course,
it's
if
been
you
a long
want more
journey.
information, you can go to our website, thebalancingAct.com. Thanks for joining us on The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.